All right, gang, Math 1500. Let's talk about this final exam that's coming up. This is going to be a really, really quick video, hopefully, because every time I say that, it ends up going 45 minutes. But hopefully that's not the case here. First thing to think about your final exam is see if I can spell comprehensive here. It is comprehensive, meaning that it covers everything. However, what you can expect on this is you can expect about 75% of your exam. So about 3 out of every 4 questions will be on the material after the midterm. And if you think about it, what the main topics that we've covered since the midterm were confidence intervals, hypothesis testing, and linear regression and correlation. So these 3 topics kind of guide 75% of your the or I should say it's going to be the topics that about 75% of your final exam questions will come from. Uh, about 25% of the exam questions on your final exam will be on the content before the midterm. And this is things like means and medians and histograms and standard deviations and box plots and outliers, normal distributions, sampling distributions, percentages, proportions, z-scores, things like that. So the best way to prepare for this part is to go back, I think, to week number 5 or number 6. I forget, probably week number 5. And I put up some videos that for that were pertinent to the study guide for the midterm exam. So guys, go back and watch some of those. That's going to be the best way to prepare for that. Okay. Exam dates, gang. You can take your final exam on July 30th or August 3rd. July 30th is the original date. That turns out to be a Thursday. I'm giving the alternate date on August 3rd because I think really I just started thinking about it, and I think July 3rd is cutting it a little close. So if you want to come in on August 3rd, and that gives you this is again, August 3rd is on a Monday, so that gives you the entire weekend before, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to study. I think this is a wise choice, but whatever. So, gang, I sent you all an email letting me know via email to ddarbro at shawnee.edu which date you prefer to take your final exam. There'll be different exams, but the format of the exams will be the same. Guys, speaking of format, this will be a multiple choice exam, and I suspect that you can anticipate about 25 questions. So if this 75%, 25% holds, exactly true, which, well, it actually can't with 25 questions. But you can expect about 6 questions to 7 questions from the content before the midterm, and then the remainder, about 18 or so questions from the material after the midterm. So, guys, I'm sure you're ready to wrap this up. I don't know if you're sick of listening to me on these videos yet or not, but if I were you, I probably would be. Well, I'm not going to say that. But I really don't. I can't think of anything I'm missing. You get to use your notebook. Anything handwritten. You can't take screenshots. You can't use. I mean, you can take screenshots, and you're encouraged to do so while studying, but you can't use screenshots on your final exam while you're taking your final exam. I don't know. Rooms will be announced, but most likely the rooms are going to be where we took the exam the first time, down in the Student Success Center So if you don't hear anything else from me, then just go ahead and assume that's. I'll announce that once I get that finalized. So guys, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. You're going to have some study guide videos coming up. Plus, there's going to be a little bit of new material too. So, gang, have a good one.